In 2021, UC Santa Cruz was voted the third greenest university in Princeton's top green university list. The campus, sitting within a beautiful forest, along with its sustainability office and sustainability studies program, all show UCSC's dedication to being green. However, many students are concerned about the university's unkept promises. Groups like the Student Environmental Center, or SEC, and environmental organizations on campus like EnviroSlug that include SEC, the Education for Sustainable Living program, and the Campus Sustainability Council all aim to hold the university accountable and work towards a truly sustainable campus through the No Time to Waste campaign.
We are hoping to see two things come from this campaign. I'll start with our first one of urgent response from the administration to the IPCC report. So they put together this giant report about assessment report, like where we at as a species and how are things going. And this most recent one said that we're in a code red for humanity. And we want to see the administration being involved in putting their resources into sustainable programs such as composting systems on campus. Climate crisis is real, whether our leaders choose to respond to it or not. And that students are watching, and we wanted to see realistic sustainability goals be met.
Students and volunteers with groups like SEC and EnviroSlug are all too aware of UCSC's failure to achieve the UC-wide 2020 Zero Waste goal, which aimed to reuse, recycle, or compost 90% of solid waste. UCSC only reached 50% by 2020. The piling up of dining hall takeout boxes and confusion over distinguishing waste, recycling, and compost have been two main factors of the No Time to Waste campaign. Students on campus, however, lack up-to-date information on what the campus's sustainability goals actually are and the extent to which the university is failing to reach these goals.
How much do you know about UCSC's sustainability efforts?
Absolutely nothing.
I don't really know a lot, if anything. I know that there was an effort to not have paper towels in the dorms.
I don't know very much. I think just because of COVID, I haven't gotten to be on campus, so this is actually my first time moving up to campus.
I know that we're making an effort. It's probably not the best. So I know that like a lot of the recycling gets contaminated and gets thrown away, which is not very good. But we're trying, but it definitely could be better.
Next fall or spring? Yeah, so not sure if it'll be right over.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's like different like trash bins for different things, but as Sophie said, that a lot of it is contaminated, but I know that we also have people going around trying to decontaminate it and save a bit of that recycling.
In my role, I work at the intersection of zero waste, food, procurement, and health and wellness. And those are four just such incredibly important topics. So every single person has a role to play, which means that we need to make sure every single person is educated and knows what to do with their waste, which, as you can imagine, with a school of 20,000 plus people, is really a big challenge.
While the Sustainability Office on campus aims to transform UCSC's waste management, frustrated student organizations want their voices to be heard by the UC administration. According to the SEC Blueprint for a Sustainable Campus, UCSC is projected to fail its greenhouse gas emission goals and its 2025 carbon neutral goals.
I would say UCSC could improve their like signage for how to distinguish what to throw away, and then having the appropriate bins to match those signs would be important in helping reach the diversion goals. But again, we would just like to meet with admin before June and get them to agree to stop purchasing. Hopefully we can have that meeting and agree with them on that by then, because diverting more waste from the landfill can help with the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, which are directly related to climate change and more specifically atmospheric warming.
Yeah, we're always trying to get ahead of what's coming next. And sometimes that's a lot of guesswork. The pandemic threw a lot of wrenches in our planning process of what waste would look like. With the single-use items skyrocketing during the pandemic, that was really challenging. Something that we did, our infrastructure was not built to handle, as I'm sure you've been aware of across campus. In terms of thinking about, what the normalcy is going to be looking like going forward. That's one of the actions I think our Zero Waste Action Committee is going to be looking at when we do our pilot project. Ooh, there's always so much improvement that's possible, and I think that's what I love about sustainability. It's a never-ending journey. There's always something more and something better we can do.
SEC recently held a poll during campus elections in order to get student input on sustainability issues, like the university's reliance on single-use plastics. Students and the university working together with these groups can lead UCSC to a more just and sustainable campus.
Really, the only way that we have in like the real world, but this is all the real world, is to vote, to tax ourselves, and a couple of other civic duties. But so that's the only say we have. But I think that our voice, when we're organized, it kind of turns the power back and gives it back to the people that are living those experiences.